Abba, is it Sunday today? This is a question my son Amanu asks most mornings. Dropping him off at school is often a tough task. And in the evening, if I am late by just 5 minutes, he asks, Abba, why are you late? I think many of you will be having similar sort of experiences. This reminds me of a famous observation. Children across the world walk to school but run back home. Why is this? Because we all or everyone acknowledges the importance of learning for future. But still, our students are not enjoying the process of learning. This necessitates the need for creating a happy learning. Today, I would like to discuss 5 ingredients of creating a happy learning ecosystem. The first one, redefining the purpose of learning. The age-old question remains, why are we learning? Answers vary. For getting a job, to be financially independent, or fulfilling the dreams of our parents, or more commonly, this is what we are supposed to do in this society. After we are 6 years old, after we are 8 years old, we are supposed to learn. But the truth is, human beings are hardwired with a quest for knowledge. And the biggest thrill in life is the thrill of discovering something new. Learning should nurture this quest. Then only student will be interested in the process of learning. To foster this love for learning, I think we should help our children to rediscover the joy of learning. I call this learngasm, a blend of innate thirst for knowledge and the ecstasy of knowing or discovering something new. This is a redefined purpose of what we can say learning. Then coming to the second ingredient. The second one is be happy in imperfect learning. The examination field, especially the competitive examination field, is highly stressful. Do you know the reason? The major reason is we are highly obsessed with perfection, a notion that creates guilt and demotivation. I will give you a few examples. Children or our students plan to study continuously for 3 to 4 hours for 3, 4, or 6 months without any distraction. Many students prepare timetable and they decide to follow it 100%. Both are unrealistic goals. When I tell my students to focus on digital learning, e-learning, their most important concern is simple: distraction. We can't read in the mobile phone, we get distracted. And they ask me, what should we do to avoid this distraction? My answer surprises them. I tell them, embrace distraction. They are a bit confused. If you get distracted while learning, I will say, it's okay. Social media algorithms are designed in such a way to attract your attention. So if you are learning or if you're reading something, if YouTube or WhatsApp distract you, remember, it's okay. It's not because of your lack of discipline. It's because you are human. Remember, to distract is a human nature. What matters is we come back to the process of learning at the earliest after every distraction. So remember, learning is not about perfections. It's about persistence and progress. If we seek perfection in learning, it will ultimately result in emotional difficulties, not success. And the third point, coming to the third point of a happy learning ecosystem, is learning can be a joyful process. After my secondary education, when I was starting my entrance preparation, I received a lot of advices. And the first important advice was, big success comes after big sacrifices. And the next set of advice is, for the upcoming 1 year, I want to prepare well. I want to sacrifice all my happiness. I can't watch football. I can't watch movies. I can't listen to music. If I completely dedicate my time for learning for the next year, my entrance preparation year, I will be happy throughout the life. That was advice I got, which means learning was something that requires sacrificing my happiness. It stripped me the joy of learning from the beginning itself. I believe sacrificing happiness results in stress, which will impact our learning in a negative way. I have heard that many teachers telling their students to uninstall YouTube or Instagram after preparing for a serious mode of exam or a serious competitive examination. I will never say that to my students. The reason is simple. A mobile phone without this acts as a source of anxiety, not focus. Is it clear? I will give you two situations. Tell me which one you will be more comfortable. You have a situation. The first situation, you have your mobile phone with a complete charge, battery charge, and you have an unlimited internet. You have all the apps you want. You have WhatsApp, Instagram, LinkedIn, Amazon Prime, Netflix, everything you have. And the second situation, you have the same mobile phone, very less charge, and your data pack is over. You don't have all these apps. In which situation you will be more comfortable? The first one or the second one? It's simple, the first one. The logic is simple. When we are more comfortable and when we are more happy, we can study better. Learning shouldn't be a punishment, is it? It should be something joyful, purposeful, and that bring a balanced experience. So this is the third one. Coming to the fourth ingredient, embracing failure or having the courage to embrace failure. My child, Amanu, when he was 3 or 4 years old, he cries most of the time. He fails in a game, especially some toy game. I tell him, Amanu, don't cry. It's a part of the game. You want to win. And the last month, it was his sports day. And I am dropping him by car. And I told him, Amanu, what matters is you participate in most items. Don't get bad if you fail. And his answer amazed me. He told me, Abba, I know. To win more, we want to fail more. Okay, that was his philosophy towards failure. He still cries some of the time when I beat him in some toy games. But the point remains valid. Those who have the courage to fail big will win big. That's a simple logic. Those students who are willing to face failure are going to be having long-lasting success. This can be possible only by making or normalizing failure. Normalizing failure, and we should teach our children that failure is not final. I'm not saying that failure is something that has to be celebrated, but it's something that has to be discussed and analyzed. I will say failure is something like a traffic jam. We dislike it, but we can completely avoid it, whatever the situation is. So by making our children ready to face and overcome failure, we are also making them ready to succeed in life. Then coming to the fourth point, considering students' voices. Coming to the beginning question, that is, students across the world walk to school and run back home. Why is this? A quote by Begovic gives some insight. All one-sided and compulsory things are anti-human. Which means in most of the schools, students have not taken deciding what is to be taught and how it has to be done. But when it comes to home, they have autonomy. They can come home, they can sit on the sofa or the beanbag, they can on the TV, they can watch whatever channel they want, okay, provided kids channel or whatever it is. So which means they have more autonomy in home. This may be the reason they are more happy at home. So as to make our schools a place for a happy learning, or so as to make our children interested in that, we should involve children in deciding how to learn, why to learn, what are the process that has to be introduced as a part of the game or as a part of the learning process. Then only students will run to school with excitement and walk back home with contentment. I'm not saying that inexperienced children should dictate the education system, but they should feel that they are being considered their values are being considered. It is the very important aspect here. Because if it's possible for you to create a happy learning, children can survive. Let me give you my example. I qualified Kerala government department exam in my first attempt, and I joined in the Kerala government department. Later, I resigned from that post to continue my passion for love and teaching. After that, I have been preparing for attempting, teaching, learning, winning, and failing in multiple competitive examination. People often ask me, why are you doing this? Why can't you settle down? My answer is simple. I really love the process of learning and teaching. And also, this process of learning and teaching give me the fulfillment which many get from the so-called settled job. That's it. This will happen with the children also. Because I believe when the learning is purpose-driven, okay, when it is something we are embracing imperfection and we are prioritizing the students' interests, they will be definitely interested in the process of learning. Do you still think learning can be made joyful? I will give you an example. There is a school in Sabarmati Ashram, Gujarat, India. The name is Bal Mandir. Every day, the students in this school are very excited to come on time. Okay, they're very happy to come to the school. It happens in India. Do you know the reason? The reason is simple. Their first period is dedicated to something they like, that is to play. Simple. All students are very much interested to come to school on time. So, as I told, when the learning is purposeful, when it is student-oriented, when it is something joyful, we create an ecosystem in which both our students and teachers thrive and enjoy. Let's together create a happy learning ecosystem. Thank you.